y'all doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Been kind of concerned about all the kids down in Florida, but looks like most of it has missed them. They may get quite a bit of rain from it, and they might get some of the wind. I don't know yet how it's going to affect Stacy. She's more inland. I don't know yet how my ex-son-in-law and grandkids are faring. They live in Spring Hill, so I'm not sure how that area is. Hopefully I'll hear from him or one of my grandkids later. But been praying. And I know that you guys have been too. Hopefully there won't be too much loss, but you just don't know. When these things hit, you don't know what they're going to do. Anyway, I thought a good way to stay busy, take my mind off of it, was come on here and talk to you guys and maybe do a little diamond painting. And before I get into diamond painting, I want to say welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm glad you're here. I hope you keep coming back. I hope you'll give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. We just get on here and we diamond paint and have fun. That's what we do. I love making friends. My name's Jackie, and I get on here and act silly mostly. Talk about nothing. But I have a very sweet group of friends that I've met over the years. This, I think, will be my 7th year on YouTube of making videos. I've actually watched videos on YouTube for years before I decided to do a channel. So I started my channel in 2016. That's when I started making my first videos. So, and my channel has changed a lot since then. I have went from scrapbooking to doing swaps to doing hauls. From doing hauls, I started doing. Stacy hooked me up with. Stacy's my daughter. If you haven't heard me talk about her. She hooked me up on diamond painting, got me completely hooked. 2 years, it'll be 2 years in November. And that's pretty much what my channel is now. Every once in a while, I do add in, this just started. But every once in a while, I've been starting to add in just a small Dollar Tree haul now and then, when I find new stuff that I think you guys will be interested in, or if I just find something I think I want to share. So, just throwing that out there, just telling you a little bit about myself. If you have any questions, I'll answer them. I haven't done a Q&A in quite a while. So, if y'all want me to do a Q&A, I will. All you got to do is ask the questions. I'll write them down, and then one of these videos will answer them. I'm trying to get comfortable, y'all. I got stuff under my desk that I got to get out. I'm constantly getting rid of stuff. So my goal is to have nothing in here except for what I'm using. I mean, if I'm not using it, donate it to somebody who can. That is hard for me, because when somebody gives me something, it's hard for me to let go of it. But just about everything that I would want to use, I have it. And so I just need to make it a little smaller. Got my Heaven and Earth hanging right there. I'm going to be working on that some today, hopefully. The snowman was my mother's. I had it hanging in the living room, but we put in a mini... What's it called? A mini. It's a mini split unit that I don't know if you've heard of them or not, but it's an air conditioner heater. Well, the part of it goes on the outside, part of it goes on the inside. So my husband was hooking that up because, you know, as we get older, you know, you know, he knows he's going to eventually have to he's not going to be able to do as much, you know, because we are getting older. So he's just preparing so that if one of us gets sick, mainly him, if he gets sick, I'll be able to have heat in the house while he's healing, because our main source of heat is our pellet stove. We have a couple small heaters, but mainly it's our pellet stove. So he's just taking care of his woman. He always does. Anyway, let's get started on what I'm doing today. Before I get into it, I want to share with you guys. If you have been with me for a little while, you know who Hayden is. And Hayden took a little diamond painting keychain home with her. Marcia, a friend of mine, gifted me diamond paintings, 2 of them, and 3 keychains. Well, Hayden fell in love with the butterfly, and she took the butterfly home. Oh gosh, two months ago, maybe 3. Anyway, right after I come home from Florida, and she loved it. She took it home with her, and I figured, you know, I wasn't going to get it back because she couldn't find it. Well, when she came over this week on Sunday, but it was Monday when she gave it to me. You guys, she finished it. I still got to put the keychain part on it. I have it in the little box over there. She brought it for me, and she told me to Mod Podge it like I do my other diamond paintings. So see, she pays attention. So I did. I Mod Podged it. Now I just got to put the keychain on it. And I asked her if she was going to take it back home with her, and she said, "No, Grandma, I made it for you." So I'm going to try hanging it on my handbag. I just have to be careful so I don't lose it. That's the only thing that's what scares me. I might lose it off of my purse, but maybe not if I'm real careful. Maybe if I hang it to where it's kind of inside too when I'm out. I don't know. We'll see. I may hang it right here in the craft room so that I don't lose it. But anyway, I thought I'd do a little diamond painting. I am working on, I haven't shown it. I have shown it, but I haven't shown it since I started it. I kitted it up. I kitted it up offline. But this is what I've been working on. And I think it's going to be real pretty. See, I've done this part right here. And we're going to work on this square. But I've done all of this part. And I think it's turning out already to where I'm loving it. I wish it was, I kind of wish it was like a sticker. But it's not. And that's okay, because I'll probably get a square frame and put it in a frame. But anyway, I'm working on that. And I thought, well, my husband's gone walking. And I had a bad night last night. I have neuropathy in my feet and legs. And my legs have been bothering me a lot. Well, last night was really bad. And I did get ready to go with him. But he said no. He said, "You stay home, I'll come back and get you." He's going to take me out to lunch later. He said, maybe by then my pain medications will kick in and I'll feel better. So, anyway, he knows part of the reason I didn't sleep is because I think about my kids, you know. If they're in any kind of danger, we all do. And I can't protect them, only God can protect them. And I've been praying for them. And so, you know. Okay, I'm going to put the camera down here and quit my yakking. Well, I won't quit yakking, obviously. But I will put the camera down so y'all can diamond paint along with me. I hope you got something to work on. Y'all, I made a decision. I found a camera. I really want it. It's not too far out of my budget. It's actually about $140. And it's a beginner one. So it's got pretty much everything that I believe that I will need as a beginner. I'm not a beginner, but I'm a beginner. It is this one. It's on Amazon, and it has everything I need to video, and that will save my phone from getting all filled up with everything, and it'll also maybe help me learn more about my computer, and that's kind of where I'm at. I want to make videos that are good for you guys, and I found that the other day. My son is in Texas, and I sent him a text, and I said, buy this for me. I didn't expect him to buy it for me, you guys, but I do love teasing him, and I did tell him I was just kidding. I have, let's see, I have a little over half of what I need to buy it. So I would say within the next couple of weeks, if I'm really careful, I'll be able to purchase it. So that's not too far away, right? I got to pay my phone bill. It's due this week. Actually, it's due the 1st. So that comes first. Once I pay my cell phone bill, then I can think about that. But anyway, I'm excited about it. And now I'm going to put y'all down and get some diamond painting done before my husband comes back. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, you guys know, see, that's another thing. I cannot pause you guys on the computer. I have been diamond painting and videoing on my laptop because I use the iMovie to upload now most of my videos. And because I've been having Hayden so much lately that it's just easier for me to do it this way, and I'm having fun with it. The only problem I have is my computer goes to sleep on me, which I'll try and keep y'all awake. But if you go to sleep, I'll wake you up. Now, this here is, if you're new to my channel, new to diamond painting, this is a little pin slicer. I call it a slicer. It has like a little tip on it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's a little, let me see if I can find something that might show up. Let's see if that works. You see that little tip right there? That's sort of like, I think I heard that it's a ceramic tip. I really don't know. I know it's sharp. And that is what I use to cut my plastic on my diamond painting. Now, I do have one that I ordered from Temu. That one is really sharp. That one I'm kind of nervous about using, so I decided this is good for this. Stacy got me this. I believe Stacy got it for me, or I got it when I was with Stacy when I first started diamond painting. It's not that expensive. I think they're only about, they may be $6. The only bad thing, I don't think you can replace these tips. I am not sure. If anybody knows if you can replace the tips, can you leave me a comment below and let me know? Because I've noticed that mine might be getting a little bit used up. But anyway, one thing you want to remember when you are cutting your plastic, do not bear down too hard because you can cut your canvas. I believe Stacy told me that she cut one of hers a little bit. Now, I might be wrong. I might be wrong with that, but I think she said she did. And I know that I've cut a couple now I haven't cut a canvas, but when I've been cutting my plastic off, and I go over, sometimes you know how your plastic is over here, and you cut over here, I've noticed like a little tattletale line. So when I see that, I know I have to back off and not press so hard on it. But, so be careful. Now, I have started this one up here, so I forget myself. I'm going to try and do as much of this area as possible. And, you know, if I don't get it done, y'all know I'll show you a picture when I do. Now, I got this particular diamond painting from Everyday E-Deals. And I like Everyday E-Deal diamond paintings. They are really, let's see, I'm trying to see which number I'm doing. Okay. They are really, really nice. Their diamonds are pretty decent. I haven't had that much trouble with them. Every now and then I'll get a hold of a diamond painting that I'll have a few bad diamonds. Now, I've gotten a hold of even high dollar ones, not cheap ones, that have given me a hard time. I need to redo my dot, of course. Sorry, y'all. Every time. Now, what did I do with them? I have been trying to make that one last as long as possible. I guess it says I'm done. So, let me see if I can do this. I have the hurricane news going on in the background if y'all hear my TV. I don't know how much it will pick up, but I wanted to leave it on in the background. It's in the other room and it's not real loud, so hopefully it won't be too much. Okay, I put 3 in there. Let's see how those work. I may have to do another one. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. But we'll see. So I hope all you guys are working on your stuff. I got all of my, the ones done that I needed to get done for this month. And I knew I didn't have time to work on another one. So that's why I decided to start this one for the religious part. I did one square on my Moses, and I may try getting in another one today, and then I have today and tomorrow. So I may try doing one today and tomorrow on that. I needed to get this done, so I figured I'd get it started, try and squeeze in my Moses into the bulrush along with it, you know. So, let's see. But Stacy really wants to start fall early, and that's something we've been hammering. What would you guys like to do? Would you like to work on fall together starting next month? Or like Stacy said, we can start fall and just do our diamond painting fall theme. So you guys leave me a comment. If I don't hear from anybody on any suggestions on this, then we'll just go with what Stacy wants to do and start fall. But I would like to have your feedback and see what y'all would like to do if there's something else. I just want to have fun diamond painting. That's all I want to do. I tried to join Diamond Grandma, but I don't really have the stuff. Some of her themes I haven't had the diamond paintings to get involved, but next year I'll know all of her themes, so I'm going to try and have a diamond painting for each one, at least one diamond painting. So that will be fun. I'm also hosting the fall, a fall diamond painting in next year. I think it's October or November. I don't know. Anyway, it's next year. She'll let me know. I've got it in my email. But I'm looking forward to that. We'll still be doing our fall diamond painting also. Stacy will do that. She will be over that, and I'll be her co-host so that I can do mine with Diamond Grandma. I'm looking for some G's. Do I have any? A couple. I've been, Ryan Hall is who I'm watching, and I think he's been having a little bit of internet problem. His internet keeps going in and out. No, that's the wrong one. Okay, we can do J's. Got a lot of J's. So, anyway, I won't make this video too long, y'all. I'll diamond paint and try and get as much done as possible. Maybe a couple of colors before I get off of here. As long as I don't get a phone call, because I can't pause, you guys. If I get a phone call, I'll just have to edit because or I'll have to stop and restart. And it, you know, that's okay. I can do that because I know how to join them. Hayden's a pretty good teacher. She's been helping me with learning the what do you call it? The iMovie app. It's been really neat learning all the new stuff, you know. So, but I pray everybody that's down there in Florida. I pray for everybody in Georgia. I pray for everybody in the Carolinas. Everybody that is affected by this hurricane. I pray for Donna, who I know is in Carolinas, and I know she's been sick. I pray that you all are safe. I pray that you don't lose anything. It's just horrible the way these hurricanes come in and just destroy. If it's not hurricanes, it's tornadoes. I know I don't say that right, y'all. It just breaks my heart at the destruction that you see. It's amazing what Mother Nature can and does do. I think the actual hurricane is already pretty much over land and doing what it's going to do. I think they're going to be feeling the surges from it for quite a while on the beaches. So please, if you live in Florida, don't go down to the beaches to get a look at the water. Just watch it on TV because the rip ties and stuff, you just don't know. There's no sense in putting your life or your family's life or your girlfriend, your boyfriend, nobody. It's not worth it to put anybody that you love in danger as well as yourself. So please don't do it. So I don't know how much. Now, Stacy, when I text her earlier, excuse me, y'all, to see how they were, she said that they were just getting rain. When I text my granddaughter that lives in Gibsonton, which is right on the coast there by Tampa, it's a little north of Tampa or south of Tampa? South of Tampa, I think. Y'all, I'm not good with directions, but I believe it's south of Tampa. Y'all can correct me. I don't mind. Anyway, she said at the moment they were just getting a lot of rain too. So, my son, Donnie, and Severine, his wife, they're on their way back home from his job. He finished up what needed to be done, and they did stay one extra night because of the hurricane before they got out on the roads, because they'll be coming down through the states where the hurricane is going through the worst, coming from Texas. So I was happy to hear that he was going to stay another night. And my granddaughter, who has been here taking care of everything, she's at her sister's, so I know she's safe. So it makes me feel better knowing all my children are safe. And my grandson, he lives more in town in Gibsonton, and they're doing okay too, I'm sure. If these girls are doing okay, he's more likely okay with his family too. I missed a few H's, y'all. I'm picking them up. Less to pick up when I'm done, right? I think I got them all, though, that time. Maybe. You watch. There'll be another one pop up. Always is. Always another one. Let's see. Yep. There's two more right there. Just spotted them. There we go. Maybe. It's okay if they pop up. I don't mind. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to working on fall, I think, as much as Stacy is. So, fall is okay with me. If y'all ready to get going on fall, so am I. Like Stacy said, if anybody has a large picture, they want to make sure, and if you wanting to hang it up for fall, you know, if you got something you want to hang on your door or on your wall, you're going to want to get started on it so you can get it done. So I'm okay with fall. The trees are turning. They're turning like crazy here. I think part of it could be our dry summer, you know, and part of it is it's getting fall early. It was cold. I can't say cold. It was pretty cool here this morning. Really surprising. We actually, it rained really, really hard here yesterday. It came like a downpour. And when it did, it cooled. It was warm before the rain. If you watched this morning's video, you'll see that I'm recording this on Wednesday morning, and it was really warm on Tuesday when I recorded the video that you saw this morning, because I always record, I think, a day behind. I try not to go much more than that. Sometimes I'm a little more, but I do try to keep my videos as accurate as possible and right on time, but I can't always get them on time. So sometimes I'll do a little pre-recording so I'll have videos. But when it rained, it cooled down considerably, and we actually had to turn the heat on for a little bit because it got really cool in the house. I think that's why my legs were hurting so bad, is because it's been so cool and damp here. Because not only do I suffer from neuropathy, I suffer from arthritis I have for years. So all of it, and I've also always suffered from restless leg syndrome since I was a little kid. And I think all of it together, it just, decided to kick in and give me a lift. Well, it did. Lifted me right out of my bed last night. But anyway, anywho, is that okay. I'll put that over here. I had this little bow and didn't know what I wanted to do with it, so I decided to use it as a junk. Now, these diamonds come from several diamond paintings, plus sometimes I find diamonds laying on my desk or in the floor, and I'll throw them in here. So, but I decided to use it for that. I thought, man, this will be handy. Y'all can tell I'm in a yucky mood this morning. So, I don't know. Just gotta yak sometimes. But I want to tell you guys how much I appreciate you, how much I care about each one of you, and how much I look forward to meeting each one of you, if not here on earth, in heaven. Maybe we can just all get together. Maybe the Lord will just let us all have a day to get together and say hi, I know we're going to be busy because we're going to want to be praising our Lord. And I can't imagine not praising Him because He's been good. He's brought me through a lot of things. He's brought my family through a lot of things. He saved one of my granddaughters who almost died at birth. Well, not at birth, but after she was born. She had a valve in her heart that didn't close off. I think I could never explain it. It was one of Stacy's daughters, next to the oldest daughter. It's not her. She's not next to the oldest, just next to the oldest daughter. She's the second daughter. She came really close to dying. Doctors had already given up on her, and Stacy and her husband at that time wasn't willing to accept that, so they airlifted her to Ann Arbor in near Detroit, and there the doctors got busy and found what was wrong with her and got her on the road to healing. She's 22 this year, I believe, or 21. I'm sorry, I don't remember. These kids are, it's hard to keep up with all of them, especially when you don't get to see them all the time. But anyway, she's 21 or 22. She graduated from school, and she's been working. She's doing beautifully. She's an awesome young lady, just like her oldest sister. And then my Lord saved Stacy when she was little, because Stacy was born with fluid on her brain and almost died because we didn't know what was going on. And the Lord sent somebody that was fresh out of medical school that was able to find what was going on. And then the Lord saved Stacy years later. As y'all know, she went through a liver transplant. Be 3 years in December, y'all. It does not seem like it has been 3 whole years almost. It is so awesome. I praise him for what he has done. Stacy is feeling pretty good. Kathy had a cold, and I think she might have kind of spreaded that cold a little bit and gave Stacy just a little bit of a cold, and her husband a cold. But they're all doing okay. Stacy hasn't really done any videos. She doesn't have the right equipment for her new phone, so she needs a new tripod. I'm hoping that she'll be able to get one soon. I told her to ask her husband to get her one, but she doesn't want to. She wants to wait and get it herself. So hopefully she'll get one soon. And Donnie went through some surgery while Stacy was going through a lot of stuff. Donnie ended up in the hospital with a bad infection. He had MRSA that could have killed him if it hadn't have been took care of. I'm sorry, I don't know what causes that. It just freezes in the middle of recording. Hopefully he'll get that took care of eventually. That's another reason why I want a phone. Maybe I can catch it when it freezes, and maybe I can't. But I'm not a phone, a camera. That's why I want a camera. Now I could start using my phone again. Who knows? I get a camera. Hayden might want to use the camera, and then I'll have my phone back. But I want to try, and I'm trying new stuff, y'all. But I don't know what y'all heard, what you didn't hear. I don't know what it videoed. I won't know until I record, till I edit the video. I was just talking about how God has been good to me through my life with my kids and my mother, and even before then, as a child growing up, he always was there watching over me. I got saved when I was very young. Now, I couldn't tell you the date. I was very young, I know that. There used to be a bus that came out to the camps and picked up the kids and took them to church. And also, my mother would sometimes, if we wanted to go to church, she'd drop us off and pick us up. Or sometimes we'd go with, excuse me, sometimes we'd go with other people. Well, I keep seeing those H's popping up. And so, you know, it's just, he's been good to me. And I'm very thankful. He's gave me all you guys for friends. I never had friends growing up. Y'all may think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. I'm telling you the honest truth. I had acquaintance that we tried to be friends, but we lived in camps. So they were always moving away. And so we didn't stay in touch. Let's see. So it was hard to have friends growing up on the farm. And then when I started school, the kids made fun of me. Yeah, that was bad. But I didn't have a choice. I stayed in school until I was 16. Well, just about to turn 16. I quit just before the last day of school. Some kids were just torturing me. And I had it. I called my mother and asked her to come and get me. And when summer was over and it was time to go back to school, I didn't go back. I was so close to 16 that I wasn't going back anymore. By that time, I was already engaged to get married to my honey. He was in Germany. And I wasn't going back. I knew what my career was going to be, and that was going to be a housewife. I'd made up my mind I didn't need schooling, y'all. I finished 9th grade. Well, now I did go back after my dad passed away. I did go back and get my GED, and I actually worked as a nursing assistant for about 7 years before I started working at Walmart. So I just couldn't take the sadness that was in the nursing home that I worked in. I met a lot of people, lost a lot of patients that I took care of. Now they call them clients. I don't know why, but anyway, you taking care of somebody, they become close to you, you know, and it was sad because you had some that family never came to see, and you could tell the house, you just knew how sad they were, you know, and it broke your heart. So I decided I didn't want that career. I went from there to a place called, it was a plastic place. I've told you guys about it before. I can't remember the name of it. I wish I could. But anyway, we made a lot of plastic stuff for cars and kitchens and, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. And then I went from there. That was about the time that my youngest daughter decided to give me a headache. A lot of a headache. So I couldn't work third shift and keep up with her. And I was, at that point, I was also helping my oldest daughter with her little girl, her oldest daughter, Lisa. And third shift, being awake all day, chasing one daughter. I said, no, can't do it no more. So I went to Walmart. Got hired in at Walmart, worked there 22 years and retired. So I worked until I got married. I worked on the farm from the time we were old enough to work in the strawberries, picking strawberries, until I got married. So I've worked pretty much my whole life, you guys. Pretty much my whole life. There was no time for friends. So that makes y'all even more special to me. Each one of you. So, you guys, I've been on here for a long time. I wasn't going to make this a long video. I apologize. But sometimes I get this mouth of mine rolling and it ain't got no brakes. God didn't put a brake on my tongue. If he had I wouldn't be in trouble all the time. But maybe one of these days we'll get to meet. And I have been blessed with meeting some people from YouTube in person. I met Marsha, who is very special. I met, what is her name? Oh my goodness. It took me forever to learn how to pronounce her name, but she lives in Texas. Kashina. Kashina, I think is how you pronounce it. I got to meet her in person and go shopping with her and have lunch with her, and it was such a blessing. I don't hear from her anymore. Not too long after that, she quit crafting. I don't know if she has started crafting again. I don't know if she even watches my videos anymore. But it was such a sweet time meeting her. And I know she probably thought I was just a crazy old lady, and I am. But y'all, I'm not real educated. I'm what you see on these videos and the way I talk, that's who I am. That's who I can't change who I am. And I just want to make friends, and that's it. That's all. Just want to have people to talk to when I want to talk. Even though we're not in person, we can still talk and get to know each other long distance. And who knows? Maybe I'll meet you guys, right? God knows. I could meet you guys. But for now, I think I've yacked at y'all long enough. I will get off of here, I promise. And get this video edited and uploaded. Hayden's going to be here tomorrow, and well, she'll be here the next 2 nights. So if I don't get my videos done today, y'all won't have a video for Friday and Saturday. You'll just have one tomorrow. So I got to get busy, y'all, and get some videos. Now, I won't have all long videos. They'll be short. I promise. Not all of them will be long. But I'm going to get off of here, and I'll be back. Don't worry. I'm going to have the same shirt on. You guys are going to see me the same way. You ain't seen it all. Let me raise y'all up. Y'all see what it says? It says, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. So, don't forget, be kind to those you meet. And have a great day. May God bless each one of you. I won't always end my videos in prayer. I'm very shy about praying. I pray by myself. I usually pray quietly. Even if I'm in church, I go to a Pentecost church, y'all, and I'm still quiet. But as God leads me, if I'm doing a video and He leads me to pray for something or somebody, I will do it. So I want y'all to know, if you don't believe in prayer or you don't pray, when I get to the end of my video, I will let you know if I'm going to pray, and you can say your byes. But if you believe in prayer, please pray with me. Because when I'm led to pray for somebody, it's a good reason I'm doing it. So, y'all see how long my hair has gotten? Like I said earlier, I told my husband I need to color it, but I've colored my hair for so many years and cut my hair since, for 20 years I cut my hair and started dyeing it right about that time too. And I decided it's time to just leave my hair alone and let God do what He wants to. My hair was falling out, y'all. Right here, I was getting a big old bald spot. It ain't so bad now. I still have a little bit there, and I have to cover it up. But look at my hair. It's growing. So I think I'll leave it alone. I think I'll leave it alone. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I said I'd quit yakking, didn't I? I'm in a good mood, y'all. I want to talk. But anyway, I'll talk in the next video. I'm going to get off of here and I'll catch you later. God bless each one of you. Have a beautiful, blessed day. May Jesus keep you safe. And yes, we are going to end this in prayer. Thank you, Jesus. We are going to end this in prayer. It's not going to be a long prayer, y'all. I'm not long-winded, trust me. And what we're going to pray about, please join me. We are going to pray for everybody affected by the hurricane and for those still in the path of the hurricane and the tornadoes that could spin off. So let's just take a moment. I will say a prayer. Y'all pray with me and we'll end the video, okay? Okay, let's do it. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for today. Father, I thank you for each one of my friends who have tuned into this video. Whether they are watching or listening, Lord, I pray you bless them today and every day. Lord, I pray for each and every person that is affected from Florida to the Carolinas to wherever this hurricane and the tornadoes are headed as it hit land. Father, I pray that you will protect them, keep them safe. Lord, those that do lose their homes and stuff, I pray that they have a place to go and someone to take care of them. And Father, I just pray your anointing on each one. Lord, I thank you for today. I pray salvation for those that are not saved. And I pray, Lord, that you would just help me to be a witness in my walk, Lord. I thank you. I give you the praise. I thank you for my YouTube channel. I thank you for my Facebook channel and the friends I have met, my Instagram and the friends I have met. Father, without this media, I would not have met the friends that I have met. And I thank you. I pray for our world, our churches, our leaders, our pastors and their families. Lord, I pray for everyone. I pray for the world, Lord. You know what shape our world is in. And I thank you, Jesus. Father, I give you all the praise, all the glory in Jesus' precious name. Amen. All right, you guys, that's it. I'm going to get off of here. Thank you. I love you. I pray you have a great day. And I'll catch you in the next video. It's going to come up right after this one. I'll see you Friday. Bye.